After 2 years, the indoor mask mandate is coming to an end in about a month from now. The governor insisting he's making that decision based on the science, he said. In his briefing today, the governor pointed out that while cases are dropping dramatically, hospitalizations remain high across the state. But he says he is confident that by the 21st of March, we'll be in a position to no longer require masks in most indoor settings. Here's what that means. Masks will no longer be required, at least by the state, in places like public buildings, restaurants, K-12 schools, places of worship, gyms, and grocery stores. However, private businesses can still require masks if they choose to do so. They just won't be required to do so by the state. Today, the governor and the state superintendent of public instruction thanked Washingtonians for getting to this point.
We are in a position to be able to make this progress because people have been careful, have by and large followed our mandates, and have been responsible, and have most Washingtonians have got vaccinated as well. This is what has allowed us to be in this position to reduce these mask mandates.
We had 1.53 million children nationwide were not in in-person learning. From the 5-year-old to the 105-year-old, everybody had a part in a shared responsibility to each other. It involved face covering and distancing and hygiene and in some cases closures. The impacts have been broad, but we also became a state that rapidly addressed this in ways the country was envious of. Half the hospitalization rate per 100,000, half of the loss of life per 100,000.
So now there are going to be exceptions to this announcement today. Masks will still be required in certain settings, and here they are. Healthcare and medical facilities, long-term care settings, public transit, taxis, rideshare vehicles, and school buses, as well as correctional facilities. And again, private businesses as well as local governments like a county could still choose to require masks if they want to or feel like they need to. But after 2 years of restrictions and a lot of heated debate, the end is in sight for that indoor mask mandate. Again, it ends on March 21st. This also means that students at Washington schools will be able to attend classes this spring without a mask. Again, that starts on the 21st.
KREM 2's Ian Spade joins us now to explain what else this means for schools as well as reaction from local education leaders. Ian?
This means that starting on March 21st, students will no longer be required to wear masks while at school. Masks have been required since students went back to the classroom during the 2020-2021 school year. This means that for the first time since Governor Inslee forced schools to transition to remote learning, kids will be going to class without masks. Additional guidance from the state for schools will come out the week of March 7th. That's in order to give more time for districts to prepare for that transition to optional mask usage. Schools must still report cases and outbreaks to the state, and students and staff still showing COVID-19 symptoms will be required to quarantine. Other requirements that will still be in place include districts making sure that testing is available for students and staff who have symptoms or have been exposed. Michael Dunn is the superintendent of ESD 101, which represents Eastern Washington school districts. He said the announcement is a sign of hope.
While I might personally wish that it was a little bit sooner, I also appreciate that they're likely looking at the modeling of when COVID will really be at a safe enough level. And I think that it is, really pretty close in time.
We also talked to parents at Mullen Road Elementary School when they went to pick up their kids earlier today. We asked them about their thoughts on the news. Here's what one parent had to say.
I was hoping maybe just kind of finish out the year, but so I guess we'll hope, we just kind of hope it goes well. Given the data from other areas that have dropped mask mandates or never had them, I'm not too optimistic about it.
We also received the letter that the Spokane Public Schools District sent to its families. It reads in part, as in the past, we ask that all students and staff follow health and safety protocols. SPS will continue to follow the guidance of public health officials and will provide updates to staff and families whenever changes are made. We also received a statement from the Meade School District. It reads in part, we understand that this change in how our schools are operating will be met with differing opinions and responses, and we will work with our students and staff to ensure a smooth transition. Overall, the pandemic has taken a toll on our students, and returning to more normalcy will make a positive difference in their social and emotional well-being. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that if a student or staff member still wants to wear a mask for personal reasons, they will still be able to.
Yeah, big announcement today. Ian, thank you very much.